Fans, we all remember how special that particular Sugar Bowl was, seeing our players lift Coach Paterno to their shoulders and carry him off the field as Penn State won its first national championship. In the years leading up to that, Bundy had played trombone in the Blue Band, graduated from Penn State, was a member of the United States Continental Army Band, taught Bundy's bandies up at Iroquois High School in Erie, and then returned to Penn State in 1980 to pursue a doctorate in music education. Now, fans, if Dr. Bundy had written the script, and for the past 18 years he has written every one, except this one, he would tell me to recognize our amazing staff who has worked hard this season to guide this group of Nittany Lion Blue Band members to being voted #1 best band in the USA Today College Football Fan Index. We thank our student staff, Alexa Hoffman, Joe Leone, Drew Lobriato, Matt Gagliardi, and John Turoni. Special thanks to former administrative assistant Karen Walk for all of her help at Dr. Bundy's retirement events this year. We thank our volunteer staff, including David Cree, Darren Thornton, Kent Martin, Chad Francis, Kelly Barchek, Luke Skirpon, Christopher Kimmel, Wesley McCall, Jim Lawrence, and Anne-Marie Mounts. Our current administrative assistant is Mickey Clower. For almost 20 years, our silk instructor and choreographer, Charlie Roby. For 20 years, our majorette choreographer, Heather Bean. For 31 years, our percussion arranger and instructor, Dr. David Kuzminski. And for 33 years on staff, currently our band front coordinator, Kathy Bannon. This year's graduate assistant is Robert Hickey. The assistant director is Dr. Carter Biggers, and it is 10th year on staff, the assistant director of the athletic bands and the person coordinating today's halftime show, Gregory Drain. Let's give them all a big Penn State thank you for all they do for Penn State and the Blue Band. So let's go back now in the time machine and move forward to 1985. Dr. Bundy is now the assistant director of the Blue Band under Director Emeritus Dr. Ned C. Neal. We asked the staff to pick their favorite Bundy arrangement, and they picked this tune to feature our Blue Band Soaps Touch of Blue and Blue Sapphire Rachel Reese, first performed in 1985, another James Bond movie theme, A View to a Kill. Arranged by Dr. Bundy and featuring the Touch of Blue Band Silks and Blue Sapphire, Rachel Reese. At this time, we'd like Dr. Bundy to come down from the ladder and meet with the president of our Penn State Blue Band, Stephen Penn, our senior drum major, Christopher Sergi, and all our other hard-working student officers. They're going to hold up some of the many well wishes and proclamations we've received from all levels of government, from the state down to local, many other organizations as well, thanking him for all his accomplishments. And next they will present him, which is a traditional gift, a marching band floor, a bass drum head signed by all the current members of the Blue Band, thanking him for all he has